internet fraud, and many more. Family Talk with Lamide. It's all about us. Now showing on
Family Talk with Lamide. Family Talk with Lamide.
How market? My country people, how market? How market na una ogbonge program to showcase to una different markets wey boku for markets all over Lagos, whether na clothes, home appliances, electronics, provisions, foodstuff and any type of goods wey you dey find. Name am. How market na the show for una. You go fit know where dem dey sell am and how much dem dey sell am. And if you be market seller and you dey find program to showcase your products, goods and services, na how market be the show for you o. Join us every Wednesday by 7:30 p.m. on your ogbonge station for excellence, NTA Lagos Channel 10. For more inquiries, make una call 080. We dey ready for una.
Can I see your particulars, sir?
Officer, my particulars no dey here.
In that case, you'll have to come with me to the police station.
Officer, which levels? Where I for find you something make you take arrange your weekend.
What? Offense number 1, driving without particulars. Offense number 2, trying to bribe an officer of the law.
I won't harass Nigerians or take bribe. Change begins with me.
This message is brought to you by the National Orientation Agency in conjunction with the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture. You are
On the news tonight, Nigeria Police Force embarks on reconstruction of selected barracks in the country. Plus, first batch of Nigeria evacuees from Sudan arrives in Abuja. Good evening. You're welcome to the news at 7. I am Ntamiegbe. Now the news in detail. The minority caucuses of the House of Representatives, comprising returning and newly elected members of opposition political parties, have resolved to select from within the caucuses candidates to vie for the offices of the Speaker and Deputy Speaker of the 10th Assembly. An 11-man committee is being set up to drive this agenda and scout for credible persons to contest the offices of presiding officers. The caucuses observed that being in the greater majority with more than 180 members, the coalition will ensure unity and progress in the next dispensation.
To make a difference to this unity, to this progress, to this understanding, that we shall work together to deliver
strengthening democratic institutions and embracing the tenet of politics without bitterness in Nigeria political space can only be achieved if politicians and their supporters see politics from the angle of development and service instead of do or die affair. Ruth Ario Samuel takes a look at the concept of politics without bitterness to deepen democracy in Nigeria.
Elections in Nigeria, particularly the 2023 general elections, left much to be desired as the political class and party supporters heated up the polity with animosity, hatred, malice, bitterness, and ethnic bias. Analysts say imbibing the phrase, politics without bitterness, is a path Nigerians must toe. The concept, made popular by the late Second Republic politician Alhaji Ibrahim Waziri, highlights the reality that people should not enter politics with the fervent desire to win at any cost. This ideology, they believe, should also be adopted as aggrieved parties challenge outcomes of elections.
We are gradually building a culture where we know that government will come, government will go. People will feel very strongly about one candidate, and they will know that no matter how strongly they feel, the candidate will come to the office, spend his time and leave. Another candidate will come in.
When we lose an election, we shouldn't take it as if everything is gone, and if it's not us, the country shouldn't move forward. It brings out bitterness, and we should eschew that because of patriotism.
All of us should be able to remove that part of us, that tribalism and that ethnicity when it comes to politics.
Observers and political analysts have also suggested that if politicians of today adopt the principle of politics without bitterness, issues of political thuggery, violence, tension, needless cross-carpeting could become a thing of the past, and the country would be better for it.
Once there is respect for the rule of law and all the arms of government, the judiciary, the law enforcement, the lawmakers, they are doing their jobs independently of each other, then it's impossible for anybody to manipulate one government organ and use it to oppress another.
If we can't hold our people accountable, if we don't have a minimum standard before people can play politics, then we are going to be having this kind of problems.
As the dust settles from the 2023 general elections with its challenges, politicians have been advised to embrace peace and shun actions that can deepen ethnic bias, ignite tension, and turn Nigerians against each other, as peaceful coexistence is a vital tool for national unity and development. In Lagos.
To bridge the gap in research and development, scientists in Nigeria are advocating knowledge-based community research to enhance potential for indigenous contents. Elizabeth Omori reports that scientists at a forum on research and development insists that data synchronization of products and services will attract local and foreign funding.
Bank report shows that sub-Saharan Africa's economic growth dropped to 3.6% in 2022 from 4.1% in 2021, and this is expected to dip to 3.1% in 2023. Lingering inflation and tough financial conditions with high debts contributed to this decline. This roundtable of researchers and scientists seeks to draw up strategies for Africa to utilize existing templates to harness potential in the continent through research and development.
We open up what we call the citizen participation or citizen development platform virtually, whereby communities can actually come up with their challenges, and we are going to be connecting that using digital transformation platform to the researchers community.
Protection of intellectual property, patency, and data management were part of issues raised.
Public sector people, academia, industry, society as a whole, represented by various community groups, must come together to decide what to do.
Research and development. They agree advance homegrown economic development. In Abuja, Elizabeth Omori, NTA News.
On a short break, more reports afterwards. Please stay tuned.
It's Maltonic time. Maltonic, it's narration to the last drop. Cherry phrasing. Good for me, are you?
Maltonic is enriched with vitamins and minerals for that rush of vitality you need to reach greatness.
It's Maltonic time.
Welcome back. The federal government has evacuated some of her nationals that were stranded at the Sudan-Egyptian border while escaping from the ongoing war in Sudan. Musa Baba Aliu reports that the evacuees arrived in the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, Wednesday night via Nigerian Air Force aircrafts and Air Peace.
Left the shores of Nigeria either for education or economic pursuits, but the war in Sudan today forced them to make unplanned journey back home.
Before, Sudan was very calm and cool. It was after this war, Sudan became something else, which we don't expect it to be.
And you see now my baby now, her eyes, she has problem with her eye. We slept outside the bus. There is cold, no food, nothing. Even though now I'm not feeling very well.
The 378 evacuees making up the first batch on board Air Peace and the Nigerian Air Force aircraft arrived at Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, some minutes past 11 p.m. local time on Wednesday. The government officials from Ministries of Foreign Affairs, Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management and Social Development, Nigerians in Diaspora and Refugee Commissions were on ground to receive the evacuees.
They've gone through a very traumatized period, but we're glad and we give thanks to Almighty Allah that all of them are back safely. No life was lost.
We could always do better as a government, as a people, but we're glad that at the end of it all, we're going to have everybody back, and the worst part is over.
So from the welcoming to the psychosocial support to the immediate needs that they may require, like accommodation, transportation, to ensure that they are well settled back home. That's all part of our responsibility.
Their family were also on ground appreciating the government's effort in bringing their family back to Nigeria safely.
Alhamdulillah, our Nigerian students and children had a very good home training. Despite all the troubles and suffering, when you ask them, how are you? They say, Mommy, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Some of the evacuees were reunited with their families immediately, while others were under the care of the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Social Development, pending the time they will go to their homes. From Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, Musa Baba Aliyu, NTA News.
Its structure in tune with modern times and improve the welfare of its officers and men, the Nigeria Police Force has embarked on the reconstruction of dilapidated buildings in selected police barracks across the nation. Police Public Relations Officer Olumuyiwa Adejobi, who clearly stated the terms and conditions of the project, disclosed that Lagos is the takeoff point. Lanre Beleyi has the details. Taiwo for
30 by the colonial government also brought with it the creation of police barracks. Since then, police barracks have become a primary requirement for police stations anywhere in the country for swift deployment of officers and men. The sorry state of these barracks informed the current IGP to take steps in their rehabilitation. 25 police barracks have been earmarked for reconstruction and rehabilitation in Lagos State. These buildings, the Force PRO Olumuyiwa Adejobi reviewed, are due for reconstruction, and this had made the police force to engage affected officers and men of the force in sensitization and relocation process, which will commence from May 1st to 31st.
We want to make sure that all our divisional police stations or divisional headquarters have this modern or model police station, that when you see the prototype, you see the design, you will know this is worth living. We want our officers who work day and night to feel honored, to have self-esteem, to have dignity, living in a very beautiful environment.
The reconstruction process is in partnership with Lagos State government.
The integrity of the building is compromised by so many factors which we cannot begin to go into today.
So the same thing has happened to some of the structures of the Nigerian police force.
Affected officers, the police also revealed, will be given financial assistance to aid their relocation, as well as a month's notice to vacate the premises. The project, funded by the police, is expected to be completed in 2 years. In Lagos, Larry Beleyi, NTA News.
Let's now join Olayoye Taiwo for details in the world of entertainment.
Aigbe rejoices over her son's.
Morocco pipped Nigeria by a 0-0 in the second Group B.
Mercy Aigbe rejoices over her son's new achievement. Mercy took to her Instagram to post a picture of her dancing. She noted that Juwon, her son, finally reached his first 1 million Reels video on social media. The mother of two expressed gratitude to her son's fans for their love and support, adding that she believes his recent achievements will motivate him to produce even more video content. Moving on, Deborah Nosa Okunzua, the wife of actor Nosa Rex, has pinned a romantic note to her husband as he marks his birthday. She stated that his birthday is usually a time for him to relax and be happy, take calls and read messages with a smile on his face. And that is it on Entertainment News. I am Olayoye Taiwo.
Golden Eaglets of Nigeria succumbed to 1-0 against Morocco in AFCON Under-17 tournament in Algeria. Details with Ayodeji Makinde on Sports Updates.
Morocco pipped Nigeria by a 0-0 in the second Group B match of the ongoing CAF Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations in Algeria. The unfortunate own goal was scored by Tochukwu Ogboji, and Nigeria must now avoid defeat against South Africa in the final Group B match on Saturday to have any realistic chance of progressing to the quarter-final stage. In basketball, Cameroon-born Joel Embiid vows to power Philadelphia 76ers to more wins after the center was named NBA's most valuable player for the 2022-2023 season. The 29-year-old raked in 73 first-place votes ahead of Nikola Jokic of the Nuggets and Milwaukee Bucks' Giannis Antetokounmpo.
2023 MVP from the Philadelphia 76ers.
So he's a well-deserved award for Joel Embiid. He's been very resilient. He's been up there. He's shown class. And I think this award means a lot to young African players because Joel Embiid didn't start his basketball career in the US. He started in Cameroon. He was encouraged to now come to America to develop his game.
Embiid is the only second African player to be crowned MVP after Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon in 1993-1994 season. On a tragic note, tributes continue to pour in for two World Athletics medalists who passed on Wednesday. 1996 Atlanta Games 400 meters hurdles champion Calvin Davis died at 51 years, while 2017 world champion Terry Bowie's death at 32 years was announced by her management company. With sports updates, Ayodeji Makinde, NTA News.
Up next is the weather forecast for tomorrow for across Lagos Metropolis. That's the news at 7 on NTA Lagos Channel 10. Thanks for watching. Up next is news translation in Yoruba with Benga Oloyede. Good evening.
ẹ kú àṣálẹ́ ẹ sì kú dédé àsìkò yìí àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn ló ń dé sí etí ìgbọ̀yìn láti iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìjọba àpapọ̀ tó wà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Gbẹ̀ngà Olóyèdè ni oníròyìn ìròyìn rèé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. àpapọ̀ tàwọn ẹgbẹ́ tí wọ́n ní èrò kékeré ní ti ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣojúṣòfin àpapọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí tí wọ́n ní nínú àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ tí wọ́n fi ìbò gbé padà ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú alátakò ti yanjú yíyàn nínú ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ aṣojú láti kópa nínú ọ́fíìsì ti agbẹnusọ àti ní ọ́fíìsì amúgbálẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ agbẹnusọ ìkẹwàá irú rẹ̀ ní ti ilé ìgbìmọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìgbìmọ̀ ẹlẹ́ni mọ́kànlá ni wọ́n ti gbé kalẹ̀ láti tukọ̀ ètò alámí yíyan àwọn olùdíje tó tó gbangba sùn lọ́yẹ́ sí ọ́fíìsì alága tí yóò ṣe kòkárí ọ́fíìsì náà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣojúṣòfin tí wọ́n ní èrò púpọ̀ jùlọ ni wọ́n tó 100 ọmọ ẹgbẹ́. Àjọpọ̀ ọ̀hún ni yóò túbọ̀ mú kí ìṣọ̀kan ohun ìlọsíwájú jẹyọ nínú ìgbáradì àkókò tó ń bọ̀. Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ elérò tó kéré jùlọ ni wọ́n ní àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ láti ẹkùn 7 tọmọ ẹgbẹ́ olóṣèlú ní orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí ti yọ kúrò díẹ̀ nínú àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà tí wọ́n wà nínú ìdààmú ní orílẹ̀-èdè Sudan àti ní ti ààlà ibodè orílẹ̀-èdè Egypt ní àsìkò tí wọ́n ń sá àsálà kúrò nínú ogun tó kọlù orílẹ̀-èdè Sudan. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Musa Baba Aliyu tó mú ìròyìn wá sọ wípé àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà tí wọ́n kó kúrò ní orílẹ̀-èdè Sudan ọ̀hún ni wọ́n ti dé sí pápá òfurufú ti Nnamdi Azikiwe tó wà ní ìlú Àbújá láti inú ọkọ̀ òfurufú tàwọn ọ̀wọ́n ọmọ ogun òfurufú ti orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ni wọ́n bá dé sí orílẹ̀-èdè bàbá wọn. Ṣíṣe ní ìbámu tàwọn àgbékalẹ̀ ilé ní ọ̀nà ìlànà ti ìgbàlódé àti mímú ìlọsíwájú dé bá ètò ṣíṣe ìrànlọ́wọ́ tàwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá lọ́kùnrin àti lóbìnrin wọn. Àjọ ọlọ́pàá orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ti dáwọ́lé ìṣàtúnṣe àwọn ilé tàwọn ọlọ́pàá tí kò sí ní ipò tó dára ní àwọn ẹkùn bárẹ́kì tàwọn ọlọ́pàá kọ̀ọ̀kan tí wọ́n wá àtúnṣe káàkiri orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Alukoro tàwọn ọlọ́pàá àpapọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí Olúmúyìwá Adéjọbí tó sọ nípa àwọn ipò tí àwọn àgbékalẹ̀ ilé gbígbé ti bárẹ́kì tàwọn ọlọ́pàá wà lórí bíbẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ lọ́tùn ló sọ di mímọ̀ wípé ọ̀tun iṣẹ́ náà ni yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní bárẹ́kì tàwọn ọlọ́pàá ti ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó tí yóò jẹ́ ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ àgbékalẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ṣíṣe ọ̀hún. Tọ́ kò sọ́jọ́ ta sùn tají tí ò rẹni ọpẹ́ làwọn máa dún ànídáràn. Gbẹ̀ngà Olóyèdè ń kí yín ire o.
How market? My country people, how market? How market now on our ogbonge program to showcase to una different markets wey boku for markets all over Lagos, whether na clothes, home appliances, electronics, provisions, foodstuff, and any type of goods wey you dey find. Name am. How market na the show for una. You go fit know where dem dey sell am and how much dem dey sell am. And if you be market seller and you dey find program to showcase your products, goods and services, na how market be the show for you o. Join us every Wednesday by 7:30 p.m. on your ogbonge station for excellence, NTA Lagos Channel 10. For more inquiries, make una call we dey ready for una.
Place around. play my role as a citizen and uphold our banner. I love my country, Nigeria. Living every day and God helping me. I play my part as a citizen and uphold our banner. Everybody sing around Nigeria, marvelous. Everybody in unity we stand. We come for unity, peace and prosperity. We come for unity, peace and prosperity. We are. Each other, don't fight each other. Let's come together.